Well, the Texans and Colts have been tied for first in the AFC South since Week 10, so the winner today takes the outright lead. Second quarter, after a Texans fumble, Indy cashes in. Matt Hasselbeck finds Dante Moncrief for the 11-yard TD, and it's 7-0 Colts. Still in the second, TJ Yates trying to get Houston on the board, but he goes down on this long run and immediately grabs his left knee. He was done for the day with a reported ACL injury. Former Cowboys quarterback Brandon Weeden came in and went 4 of 5 and helped Houston get on the board. Houston trails 10-3 at the break. Fourth quarter, Houston starting deep in their own territory again. They go 90 yards in 10 plays, capped off by this Weeden pass to Jalen Strong for the 8-yard score, and Houston goes up 13-10. Late fourth, Texas defense takes over. Pass complete to Griff Whalen, but Jonathan Joseph knocks the ball loose. Kareem Jackson picks up the fumble. Houston adds a field goal to make it 16-10 with less than 2 minutes to play. Indy takes over, and on their first play, it's a bomb to wide open A.J. Bouye, and that's your ball game. Houston wins for the first time ever in Indianapolis by the score of 16-10. Houston now improves to 7-7, and they have first place in the AFC South all to themselves. Atlanta at Jacksonville. We pick it up in the second quarter. Play action, Matt Ryan completes to Julio Jones for the 11-yard TD, and it's 14-3 Falcons. Third quarter, Jags ball after a Falcon turnover, and Blake Bortles finds Allen Robinson in the end zone, tying this game at 17. Great grab with the defender all over him. But the Falcons come back to win 23-17. Tennessee at New England. This game deflating for the Titans. Tom Brady finds the Gronk from 5 yards, and it's 7-0 New England. And there's the Gronk spike. Brady passed for 267 yards and 2 TDs. Second quarter, Marcus Mariota back to pass. He's stripped of the ball, and the Patriots eventually come up with it in the end zone. New England wins 33-16. Mariota left the game in the second quarter with a right knee injury, not believed to be serious. Panthers at the Giants. Things getting chippy between New York wideout Odell Beckham Jr. and Carolina DB Josh Norman. They scuffled several times, and in the third quarter, Beckham takes a cheap shot to the head of Norman. Many thought Beckham should have been ejected, but alas, he was not. Giants trailed 35-7 before tying the game at 35 all. However, Graham Gano would make a 43-yard field goal as time expired. The Panthers remain perfect 38-35. Redskins hosting the Buffalo Bills. Big day for Kirk Cousins, hooking up with Jordan Reed to make it 21-0 Washington. Cousins with 319 yards passing and 5 touchdowns, 4 of those through the air and the other rushing. Bills try to make a game of it. Tyrod Taylor goes deep to Sammy Watkins for the over-the-shoulder catch, 48 yards, and the Bills trailed 28-17. The Redskins took it, though, 35-25. In other early games, the Vikings beat the Bears 38-17, and KC wins at Baltimore 34-14. The world's #1 golfer, Jordan Spieth, was part of the Cowboys-Jets coin toss last night. Quarterback Matt Castle started the game but didn't finish it. First quarter, after losing his balance, he throws a poor pass toward Revis Island, and Darrelle Revis makes the pick. Castle went 3 of 8 before being replaced by Kellen Moore in the second quarter. Moore's second career NFL pass was forgettable. He avoids the pressure, but then throws into double coverage and gets picked off. He was intercepted 3 times. Near the end of the second quarter, Moore finds Dez Bryant for a 10-yard score and his first NFL touchdown. Dallas leads 10-9 at halftime, but the Jets win 19-16. With the loss, Dallas is officially eliminated from the postseason. After the game, Garrett explained why he replaced Matt Castle.
Didn't seem like we were able to get into a rhythm. I thought the first drive was good, bogged down in the red zone, and then we just couldn't get anything going offensively. So I think he was in there for 4 drives, and we just felt like at that time, wanted to give Kellen a chance to see if he could jumpstart the offense.
Garrett has not said who will start the final 2 games of the season for the Cowboys. According to reports, the Aggies are the front runner to land Oklahoma transfer Trevor Knight. The Reagan Rattler originally committed to A&M in 2012 before joining the Sooners. The Aggies have some turmoil at the quarterback position after the recent departures of both Kyle Allen and Kyler Murray. A source told us that the Aggies are on Knight's list, but that he's concerned about why those 2 QBs left the program. Knight is a graduate transfer and can play right away. In men's basketball, number 16 Baylor at number 24 Texas A&M last night. First half, Daniel House sinks a very deep 3, putting the Aggies on top 19-6. House scored 17 points. Later in the half, Jalen Jones gets the ball near the baseline, then turns to knock down 2 of his 17 points. The Aggies outscored the Bears 51-30 in the first half and win big against the Bears 80-61. That does it for this KSAT 12 Sports Brief. Make sure to check out KSAT.com for more stories like the ones you just saw. I'm Curtis Quillen. Have a great evening, and don't forget Instant replay is tonight at 10:30 right here on KSAT 12.